Get this chair up right. Get this chair up right. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hot Facts with Robert Reese live from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. That is Monday through Friday. Okay. Hot Facts with Robert Reese live Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. Okay. Before we do get started, okay, we have to run through this every single time because the Get Upside Challenge is something that I believe in. So I'm talking about it. And while people are wasting money on the gas and complaining, I'm getting it back. So before we start off every episode, the Get Upside Challenge, I give my update to you guys on where I am currently with my Get Upside. I'm going to show you guys that right now. Today, the gas station where I went to on Paris at 13261 Paris Boulevard, Moreno Valley, California. For all you drivers, it is 21 cents cash back for the drivers out there. What is up, TFT? You have a special TFT. You have a special segment in today's episode that I'm going to upload once it's done converting over. We got a little bit time there. So today's grind was dedicated to you. I'm just letting you know that. So the whole hello, Ayana. The whole episode today, when I upload this TFT, is dedicated to you right there. Okay. And I let that be known in the video. It is dedicated to you. Okay. So I want to thank you for what you did. You're going to see about it there. We'll talk about it briefly here, but you do get a very, very great shout out. Okay. It's more than a shout out. You are, the whole thing is all about the whole thing is because of you. Okay. So let me show you guys where I am with this Get Upside. Okay. So yesterday, I did not go to, the gas station, so I'm still at the 4161, but I went to the gas station today. Okay, and I went there today, and it says that it is pending. Okay, it is 21 cents cash back right there. I put in $45. Okay, so I'm gonna get a pretty good chunk there, so it'll make up from not going yesterday, I guess, and then what I would normally do for today. So the Get Upside challenge, people, I challenge you out there. Okay, do not cash it out. I'm not cashing it out. I am not cashing it out. It is going to stay like this until the end of the year. Okay, until the end of the year, and then I'm going to cash out with you guys and show you guys what I got. What did he say? He said, "Not sure what I did to deserve it. I'm just being me." And that, ooh wee. Okay, all right. Now I want you to take a. You know what? I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Okay, I'm taking a screenshot of that. People, this is not planned. Okay, that was not planned right there. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of that right there. Boom. I took a screenshot of that. That was not planned. He just said, "Not sure what I did to deserve it. I'm just being me." Okay. If you guys have been paying attention for the past, I would say the past maybe like four videos, I have a special message that I've been putting out there. Okay. And the message that I have been putting out there, he just tied it all in right there. When you watch it, you're going to see because he just said, "Not sure what I did to deserve it. I'm just being me." Okay. So, but I want to give some special props out there. I don't want to spoil it. I want you to watch it. Okay, I want you to watch it. So I'm going to try my darndest not to say anything about it. Okay, I'll let you guys know what I did today. Okay, so started off like I was thinking like, oh man, this is actually, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I said, let me go out there and just stick to the game plan that I said I'm going to stick to. And when I went out there today, okay, and in the video, okay, I got a tip alert, okay, and I got a special tip alert, and it has to do with one of the drop offs inside there, okay. Where my service won and they gave me a tip alert. So they actually tipped me. So the total fare, it said customer payments. It says for the customers paid $34.63, right? So it said paid to me, the driver, was $29.44, which is not bad. Customer one, they tipped me $14. Customer two, they tipped me $6.87. Now the $14 was not a $14 tip originally. That was the tip alert there, and you will see what that tip alert, how that tip alert came in the video. Okay, and yeah, boy, I had to step my game up because of TFT. Okay, so I had to step my game up because of TFT right there. So that was that there. So let me show you what I did today. So I did 8 trips. Okay, so I did 8 trips, and my active hour time. Okay, my active hour time is 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, in 2 hours and 20 minutes, that is $71.69. Okay, so in 2 hours and 20 minutes, it was really done before that. Whatever little wait. I was hoping it was going to get closer to the 2 hour mark, but that right there was 8 deliveries, people. That's 8 deliveries in 2 hours and 20 minutes. That means I was knocking them out. Okay. And that was $71.69 in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay. Now, that comes from, the orders, they're coming in like that, but the extra tip alerts and extra tips that normally would just be sitting there, if I didn't care about doing the extra, I wouldn't have those numbers right there. The numbers would be at least $15, less than that, at least. So the service did not get me all of it, but what it did was it gave me a nice little piece right there, so that I'm like, okay, cool. And that's in 2 hours and 20 minutes. I don't work 8-hour days when I go out there. My goal is to work like the most, like 6.5 hours. If that 6.5 hours is a full day, meaning I did 3 hours in the beginning, and then I did 3 hours, for like my dinner time shift. Cause I like to take a good like 6.5 hour break in between. So I'm just at home and that's it. I'm not doing nothing else. I'm here for whatever else is needed. Boom. That is it. So when I'm out, I make sure that I capitalize. I don't want anything to go to waste. So definitely no quit in this heart right here, but 8 deliveries. Okay. Now people will say 8 deliveries. Yeah. 8 deliveries means that now if someone is just waiting for large orders, that's a lot of orders that they are just letting go by. So what I do is I want to challenge someone out there that just skips them all and just waits until they get the right one. I want to challenge them. Is $71.69 good for 8 trips in 2 hours? Now, because we're on Uber, the 45 cents for those 8 trips, the extra $3 and some change is not added in yet. That'll be added in tomorrow. So technically, if you go by what the rules they have set, that's pretty much $75. Okay, that's pretty much $75 in 2 hours and 20 minutes of work. Okay, so that's pretty much what it is. And I have to go ahead and get on that grind because my man TFT did his thing. And by the way, I thought I sent out your placard. It was still on the screen, but I did hit send today. It is on its way. They said it should be there Saturday, but you might get it as early as Friday by midday. Okay, CTFT people, look at this: 2 hours, 47 minutes. Okay, 10 deliveries, 87. Ooh, active time. People, pay attention to the active time. That's what we are talking about. We're not talking about your total time because no one counts your total time. If you want your total time to be counted, you have to go be an IT and go work in a building where you're sitting around not doing nothing until a computer goes wrong, if they still have that going on. Most of the times they just patch in and take care of it then and there to cut the downtime. But we're talking about the actual active time when you accept the order and the order is completed. That is the time that you are working. Everything else, you are on call. Do not count those hours there, okay? Now, he has 10 deliveries, okay? That's 10 deliveries and just under 3 hours right there, okay? So pretty much he's hitting his 3.5 an hour which pretty much means that he really doesn't have downtime. His downtime is only going to be like 10, 15 minutes. Well, that's just an average. You may have a downtime that takes you longer than that, but then you'll get a bunch of orders real quick. But as it breaks down to, that is actually really great work. And I challenge anyone else out there to and that's taking orders. That's taking orders. He's taking them, he's knocking them out. 2 hours, 47 minutes, and that's $87. Now, I was looking on the internet the other day on the channel, and the guy he was like, I'm just going out there for $40. And I'm like, wow, for $40? I'm like, what type of market are you going out to, like, where you're just trying to get $40? But if you've had a goal of $40 was what you were trying to go out there and get, you know what I mean? Like, look at what TFT just put right there. Okay, that's 2 hours and 47 minutes of active time and work. Okay. Yep. She said, yep, slow day though. Yeah, it was like that. Mine was slow, and then like I got them, like when they came, and then it just died down, and then when they came, it came. So it was actually really not that bad. Let me check my okay, so my online time. Okay, so everyone that might want to see, my online time is 3 hours and 25 minutes. Okay. So my total online time was 3 hours and 25 minutes. So if someone wanted to even count, let's say if they want to even count the online time, 3 hours and $75, I'm taking that. That's still $25 an hour. No matter how you look at it, the grind has to be put in there to hit that. And these are on slow days where most people would have said, well, it is a little slow, I'm just gonna wait and try to come back when it's a bit busier. Once you put that in your head, you're losing money. Okay, you are losing money. Kind of like this next story I'm going to let you guys know. There was a Door Dasher, and this was about a month ago, but it just came out because of the investigations and things. I guess he said 3.5 hours total time for me. And if anybody wants to challenge almost 4 hours of work for $90, you can go ahead and hey, go ahead, bring your debate there. This is all grind. Okay, this is all grind. Now there was a Door Dasher, and he was grinding too. He actually got pulled over by a cop. He let the cop know what he's doing, everything else like that. And he ended up getting tased. I guess the police officer did not believe this and that. And, hey, if you come in contact with the police and you are on this job, people, you can no longer try to use all of this other stuff like the auditors. Okay, I know how to do that stuff too. But when you are working and you are actively on an order and things, and you are getting pulled over, you are actually on the clock. So you are not a private citizen anymore. You are actually a public citizen. So therefore, you still have to go with what they are asking. Now, by you just verifying you're at work and boom, 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 more than likely they'll go ahead and see that they wasted their time, and they'll go ahead and get on. Don't give them anything else outside of that. But when you start mouthing back for no reason, and you end up getting tased like this, and now there's an investigation and all this other stuff, people, you got to know when to speak and know when not to speak, know what to say and know what not to say. Okay, these police, you can get something like that on your record before it's taken off, and you can be deactivated. Okay, so and then there's your cash flow there that you've been working so hard to just be able to make the cash flow in the hours you want. You just let that go on by. Now you got to put yourself back in that warehouse again. Okay, so just be smart. He got tased. The investigation is on internally. I guess they have like a community group that's investigating also. So there is some money involved in this. But this is just people, when we are out there doing these orders and we are actively on an order, we can, like, you have to just go with the program. Just do it in a way to where you're in and you're out or you're on. Okay, just go ahead and get on. Don't give them any reason, okay, to give you a bad day and all that. Now that customer's food came late and everything. Well, she probably didn't even get her food. I didn't check up on that part. So she probably didn't even get the food, whoever it was. Boom. And there goes violations on him right there. They didn't get their food. They're going to think he stole it, all that other stuff. So that driver has to go through all of that stuff. When all you got to do is just go through the program people. Okay. And today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this too. When you're checking into the place, I don't know about you guys, but when you go into a place, do you guys normally see like drivers just standing around and they haven't even checked in? They're waiting for like the restaurant to ask them a question. I don't do that at all. I just walk in, boom, boom, boom. It's almost like get out my way type thing because I'm like, I'm in a hurry. And if I got to wait, that's when I can chill. But I'm trying to get up there, let them see me, who I am, my presence, and just let them know, bam, 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 just so that they know, okay, it's here. So they have to, someone's gonna have to start working on it quick because everyone has heard me come in there. If you are a person that's a little bit more laid back, you can still do it a little bit laid back and smooth. Glide yourself on up there, you know what I'm saying, and say a little line here or there. You can do that and still get yourself heard. But sometimes though, people, you got to get up there and get it like that because the more assertive you are, sometimes, even though sometimes they can be jerks and just not do it, sometimes it puts the pressure on them because they do get rated through like Grubhub and Uber Eats and Postmates and Caviar and everything. These merchants do get rated on the speeds and everything from their restaurants. So we can put the pressure on them a little bit. She says the gig drivers out here don't seem friendly. Yeah, you know what? But you got to understand. See, there's a lot of rude people just in general. So you can just be a regular rude person and have a job. You know what I mean? So those rude people are doing these jobs too. And then you get people that don't know that they're rude because they just don't know. So you get those too. But yes, there are some rude people out there. That are out there. We have to deal with that in our own. And I think in our field, what puts that there is because everyone's there picking up an order. It's like we're all in competition with each other. You know what I mean? So if you are there picking up an order, you're making money. If you're not, it's kind of like, you know, so I guess like I don't know, but it's like that with drivers. So I know it's a competition thing. That's why I like to speak to all the drivers. Like it doesn't have to. You don't have to. If I see you in a place, you don't got to just be standoffish. Like, man, I may want to say, hey, I like your shoes. Where'd you get the shoes from, or something? You know what I mean? I may want to say something, but if you're sitting there looking mean face, I can't do that. I can't do that. He says I choose to stand out and smile, okay, and friendly in my pickups and say thank you, have a nice day. It's really important at the drive-through because that's where the employees are like having the worst day. Okay. First of all, they're having the worst day at the drive-throughs. They got to get the orders right. Some people can't speak English all the way. The microphone's breaking up. They're having them do double, triple duty and things like that. So it's a very good thing to be nice to the people in the drive-through area. Okay. It is very nice. It is a very nice thing to do. Be nice to all those people. I had a guy crumble up the food like this at the drive-through. Like he was so tired of his job when he gave me the food, he crumbled up the bag like this and gave it to me. I was so mad that he did that, but like I don't know what happened back there. But something happened, and that's how he went ahead and did that right there. Um, He said, don't know if he's going to subscribe, but turn two new door dashes onto your YouTube. Oh, thanks, man. I gladly appreciate that. And the whole thing here is, I think my channel is a whole lot different from the other channels, just from the standpoint of, what I stand for and how long I've been doing it. I'm no rookie here, and the information that I can give, it's not information that's made up. I have years of trial and errors and everything going into why I choose to do it a certain way. So what I want to do is not hold back any information that I have and just it doesn't matter what gig you have, you can use all this stuff. It doesn't matter what it is. So I appreciate you sharing it with other people out there. The closer we get to 1,000 subscribers, the better there. Um, you know what I mean? Because then it'll hit everyone. It'll hit everyone a whole lot faster. and people will actually be able to hear from all angles, from all these channels, and actually you can become like a super person. So I welcome everyone, and I thank you for bringing those people in. Hopefully they do check in. Oh yeah, yeah. Make sure you let everyone know the importance of equipment use. You go in these places all day, and you're just seeing drivers, and it's like, well, some drivers don't like to carry it in. They have it inside their car sitting. But for the most part, drivers don't have equipment, and I'm tired of hearing drivers ask me, where did you get your stuff from? And then they say, well, they should provide us with this stuff. And I'm like, dude, don't you know you're a 1099? Don't you know you're a 1099? You are your own business. You got to put into the business in order for you to, see more. You gotta do that. And one of the main things is having equipment. The more equipment, and I won't say the more equipment, you can have a bunch of just crappy equipment that doesn't even make sense on why you have it. But the proper equipment for the jobs you are doing is very key. Okay, especially in this field. I know I'm thankful that my cup holders can actually expand a little bit, because the restaurant I went to last night, it's a Hispanic restaurant, and they give you these big old giant things where the bottom of the cup is like this large, and then they can't fit in any regular cup holders. They can't fit in the ones in my car, but they can fit in Big Bertha Utilda May. Okay, so it's about the type of equipment you have when you're doing this job. You got to make sure that you guys are properly suited and booted. You'll never see a real cowboy uh, out there just riding bareback all day unless he just got balls and stuff of steel. But you just won't see that. The dude's gonna saddle up. He go saddle up and have him some spurs or wherever else it is that he has. Okay, so if you are a driver down in my area, okay, we have 5 gas stations right now that are within $17.21 cash back on the Get Upside app. Okay, and if you go on the app and you are around the Paris Boulevard area towards the 60 freeway, you will see what I am talking about. Just light it up there and you will see. The other areas out, they all show like 12 cents, 13 cents. But if you are in the area, okay, right here, and this means if you're close by my pickup spot, Ramen 369 Sushi, it's worth it, okay? Because all those other gas stations up there are watered down gas stations, and it seems like it goes straight through your car, and you're just wasting it. You say, yeah, that's why I keep a couple of the cardboard 4 cup holders. Yeah, they help. Yes, yes, yes. They help. They help with your organization. I saw this one guy. He was a Korean guy, and he opened up his back seat. Oh my goodness, put me to shame. I thought Big Bertha Utilda May was it. He can't carry his back seat to the door, but for what he has, his back seat set up. Oh my goodness, he even man, the whole back seat had like sections where he's putting the orders, and he had it all designed, and oh my goodness, he spent some time on that. And he had like the back seat had like blue and like had blue and red lights, you know what I'm saying? So it looked like the food was sitting in like a special spot. I'm like, man, I mean, when COVID's over and people just want to come outside, he's gonna make a killing. My man put all that. I hope he wrote all that off. Um, I hope he wrote all of that off. Cause man, excuse me. Let me go turn this off. That's an alarm, and it's gonna keep going off. What the heck? I got a ghost in my house. Where's this coming from? Um, where's that coming from? I don't know. This whole box is gone. This whole box is gone. I found it. I found it. The mystery sound was my daughter's iPhone, and I hope I turned it off. I don't even know the password. RideShare Rodeo, what is up? Today was a very great day, man. A very great day today, man. Had to ride and saddle on up. For those of you who don't know, the episode that I am uploading right now. Hold up. Okay, I should be able to. Okay, now let me go here. I'm gonna upload this now. The episode that I am uploading today, it is dedicated to TFT. Um, my man has been on a pretty good tear, and I had to. And what he did was he ignited a flame in me. Because I was like, hold up, we got a brother out there getting it in like that. Now we're in the same state. So he's northern, I'm southern. Okay. And he's DoorDash and I'm Uber. Okay. Can't get no better than that. It's like the Lakers and the Sacramento Kings. Okay. This dude has been averaging $30 an hour. Okay. Going back, I give it for at least I can from me just seeing for at least like 7 days straight. He's been killing it. He's been doing his thing. He's been getting tip alerts. He's been knocking it down. His service is there. So today's episode that I'm going to be uploading, and I put the whole thing out there in the episode from beginning to the end. It's dedicated to him, and you guys are going to see the grind that I'm showing you, the grind that he has to be on. Okay, so today, RideShare Rodeo, I'm gonna go ahead and give you some of my numbers today. I was online for 3 hours. Okay, I was online for 3 hours and what's it say? 3 hours and 25 minutes. Okay, I was online for 3 hours and 25 minutes there. The active time is 2 hours and 20 minutes there. And it says 71.69, but I got $3 and some change from my 8 deliveries there from the gas. So it's gonna come out to about $75 for 2 hours and 20 minutes there with 8 deliveries in. So today was all about the grind. And TFT people, oh, he said, by the way, he had a $2 tip alert earlier today. So take that 87.24 that he actually made, take that up, okay? That's $89 right there, KP people. Said, Rodeo says, Robert, question, was wondering if you want to be a guest on Thursday roundtable panel. Is Hannibal is hungry? Okay, Middleton Tech, Kim Side, Money Plans, and myself. I would absolutely love that. I would absolutely love that. Okay, I would absolutely love that. I'm gonna give you my phone number. Actually, I'll do that now. 951-595-8030. Okay, that's 951-595-8030. Text me, and then we'll go over when to log in, what apps you guys are you using that I got to link in with you guys, or however you guys do that thing, so I can go ahead and be right there with you guys. You know what? And I would love that, because when I first started watching the videos, some of the first videos I saw up there outside of your driver Mike was Kim's Side Money Plan, and I saw some of her videos. I saw when she received a bag, delivery bag and stuff like that, and she was happy. I was like, okay, she's kind of cool right there. And then I saw Hannibal. I didn't really realize who he was until I saw that he commented on one of my things a while back. And then I said, all right. So then I got to see who you guys are through Pedro. Okay, so I got to dig in deep and actually learn the people in the gig game from Pedro and you guys. And I was like, all right, so I see the guys who are doing it pretty well. And I said, all right, none of you guys know the stuff that I know, so it'll be a good thing to start a channel. And the people that I actually wanted to come in contact with, I'm actually going to be in contact with. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity for that, brother. I thank you for that. Hopefully, I can share a little bit more out there in this table. The best thing about a round table is that you get from everywhere, and people, it's the very best of informations. He said, thinking April 21st, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Okay, yes, I can always. Yep, that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Yep. We'll be there 10 times square. It'll be a good way for your people to hear who I am. I have a question. The guy, you guys seen the videos? He says Smackovich. I thought he was saying a bad word, but it's VITCH. Have you guys seen this guy? He's hilarious. He does it in his van, but he does RideShare, I think, mostly. Have you guys seen this guy in his video? He's got a pink thing and he goes Smackovich. I got a problem with some of this guy's videos. It looks like when he's doing, okay, Dustin is driving. Okay, that's his name. Okay, that guy right there. I feel that sometimes he purposely is going to kick the person out. Like I can already tell when he's going to kick someone out, like before. So I can tell. So I was like, is he doing that like on purpose? Or like I'm like, but when with a ride share, you never know. You know what I mean? Because you never know. But Dustin's driving. That guy is hilarious. He is hilarious. I've seen him. I've seen many hours of that guy. I fell asleep watching him when I first started watching everyone do their videos. And then there's I saw another girl. Her name is Megan something. I saw her. She wears shades in her. She wears black shades. I've seen hers. I've seen a few of hers too. I've seen a few of hers. And there's a husband and a wife that do their thing together. Oh, he has Dustin as gaming. Oh, he switched from driving to gaming. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Yeah, I saw the couple too, and the couple, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. And that guy Slavic, yeah, Megan Reisman, she makes it. Yeah, she makes. Okay, yeah, yes, I've seen hers. And that Slavic guy, I see his thing, and my man knows about how to keep your car going. My man knows like all the mechanic work. Okay, the couple of Long Island, yeah, Long Island, yeah, people, yeah. See, I'm tapping in, man. I'm tapping in. I'm tapping in. I'm seeing some people. The paid to drive guy. I think he's a lot of clickbait. And I'm an older dude, and I thought I never was gonna use clickbait in my vocabulary at all. But every time I click on his videos, it's like clickbait. That's what I think because the video the other day, he's talking about how a DoorDasher, the customer wanted to cancel the order, but leave a tip, and they wanted to get the person's cash app. Or no, it was Venmo. So I guess the DoorDash driver thought the person was trying to like steal their account. I'm like, gee, if someone gives you their cash app or something, they're just going to send you money. Because the person was going to cancel the order, they were going to pay you a cash tip for you not wasting your time. So like I didn't understand because it was like warning. It said warning. DoorDash is making customers do this. Be wary. I was like, that had nothing to do with DoorDash or nothing. That was just a customer saying, "Hey, I'm going to cancel my order, but I still want to leave you a cash tip." Yeah, that guy right there, man. I kind of had to just not pay attention to his stuff, and then I was scrolling down. And it seems like all his videos seems like there's warnings. It seems like there's warnings. Here comes Ava right there, and there goes Mama Reese and Ava coming in from school. She just got back from driving and picking Ava up right there. It is that time. But yeah, like it seems like all his videos that he puts up are about things to be like aware of and things, but it seems like he's just reading emails from the people where it makes no sense. So, and he reads the person's name, and I hope he's not, trying to make fun of that person low key when he reads that dumb stuff. But he should address it in a better way. There's no way in the world I'm gonna let my fans sound dumb out there with a question. You can't have there's no dumb quick question, but you can't just come on now. That's common sense right there. Someone was trying to leave you a cash tip because they were gonna cancel. I would give them my cash app in a heartbeat. A customer they've given me a tip on the cash app. The guy was like, I don't have any cash. He said, do you have a cash app? I said, yeah. And then we did the little QR code. We did the QR code, and then bam, my tip was right there. So, people, if someone wants to give you a cash tip, you know we are in the new age. You know we have chips and we use our phone to pay. You know if someone doesn't carry cash, they can cash app you or Venmo you or do it like that. Just give them the information so they can send you your tip. That lady she lost money because she didn't. First of all, the order got canceled, so she did not get paid, and she didn't get the tip because she thought it was a scam. So, hey, man, whoo, that got me so heated right there, man. People don't do that. That got me so heated. He said he is all about YouTube monetizing. Yes, and that's what I get from all the clickbait. That's what I get from all the clickbait. And he says other monetized, but also put out great content along his videos there. Yeah, very misleading, very misleading. Now I like to watch Moose. I like to watch Moose because he makes me cringe. I cringe when I watch Moose. But that's why I like him because then he goes into this he goes from nerd Moose, then he goes into like he's trying to break in and be like cool Moose, and then he does give you great advice for you people who don't know what to do with the extra money you have. He shows you how to to put that in crypto. I do know he sold his stock in Solana. I do know that. I do watch Moose. I pay attention to him when not whenever I get a chance, but if I'm scrolling down and I see a new Moose, I go ahead and click on it. I just like watching his videos because he actually walks into a place with a GoPro on his head. I have never seen that done. That must look hilarious. And if I was in the area, I would bust up laughing because he has a GoPro on his head. And he looks like he might be like 6'3", 6'4", my height, with a GoPro on your head. So hey, but I like Moose. I like Moose. I've checked out his other channel once or twice. He does that eBay thing. He just goes out and buys stuff. We have out here, we have a place called the Swap Meet, and people they pay like $60 for like their spot. And what they do is they'll just go like downtown LA. They'll buy like they'll buy like a bunch of barrettes and hair ties and stuff like that, and they'll just put them inside a giant box, and people just go through and pick through them like they're winning a prize, and then they just come back with handfuls of stuff they're never going to use. So he's doing a great thing. Recently, people, I went to a yard sale, and it's on the video that I did maybe about a month ago. I forgot the title of it. And I got done doing an order. I saw a yard sale there, and I said, let me go ahead and stop at this yard sale. I was watching the Pawn Stars. So I pulled up to the yard sale. I go look around, and I saw a whole box of books. Okay. And in the box of books, I used my phone and I was scanning the books. Okay, and there was a book in mint condition that was worth $110. So I bought the whole box of books for $15. In that box of books that I bought for $15, the books that I'm gonna resell come up to $275 off the $15 that I bought the whole box from. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of selling right there myself. I'm going to start off with the offer up or whatever. But I think I'm going to do the eBay thing because it looks like the people that are buying these books, they're really in the books. So, yeah, I got the whole Lion Witch and the wardrobe, the full collection. I got, man, the Harry Potters. There are some books here, and I gladly appreciate that. He said he has a storage unit. She said I have a storage unit full of books and toys to sell on eBay. People, if you got stuff sitting there, go back and check on your stuff every now and then because you never know if you might have one of those toys that could sell like that. You never know. You might be sitting on something that you never knew. Now, is there any other gig personality out there that has a channel that I need to pay attention to on a regular? I forget this one guy's name. He's a skinnier white guy. He looks like Bob Saget a little bit. Oh, Gig Life. Oh yeah, I watch Gig Life. Gig Life. Do believe he subscribed to me. He's one of the first ones that actually subscribed to me. Yep. Gig Lebowski. Yeah, Gig Lebowski. I subscribed to his last week on during Pedro's live. I went over there and clicked on his sent us. Okay, he said dash or pass. Never seen that, dash or pass. Oh, okay. So from the name of dash or pass, I'm guessing that the does he use that Para app that I've been hearing about? Because I've seen it. I've seen it before Pedro said it. And I know that I've heard Moose mention the Para app in past videos. And are they using the on Dash or Pass? Are they using the Para app to go ahead and do these orders? Now, this Para app, people, I'm letting you guys know. Now, I've been a tech dude for a long time, and whenever something like that comes out, okay, whenever something like that comes out, like something bad happens, and then you're gonna have to start paying for it. Just like when people start using the Kodi app. Remember, okay, Fire Stick this, Fire Stick that, Kodi app. You do your thing, right? You can watch anything wherever. But some people, like they're gonna start charging because it's gonna get out of control to where so many people are gonna be using it. It's not gonna be free, and you're gonna have to pay a whole lot. And what it can do is some of the gig operations may actually like try to do like a shutdown or something. But as of right now, before all that is shut down, if you can actually use that to your advantage, then I would use it because it's not cheating until they say it is. So if that's what if you're if you can do it, do it. You know, I myself, I only drive Uber Eats. I don't know if it does that at all, but I don't. The way how I set myself up, my service, I believe I'm gonna get more than what the average anyway. So I just go based on that. But it's not illegal yet. Okay, so hey, people, if you never tried, I would say try it. I've never used it, so I'm not promoting it. I'm one of those that I only promote what I use. It's like the 369 ramen sushi. I eat there like tremendously, a whole lot. So I don't promote things, but I do see where the advantages is. I do see that it's not going to tell you what your tip is, but you can go ahead and have an educated guess. And I think that's what their leeway is because they want drivers to make more money. She says we have Uber Eats in beta mode where we can show the address where the food is going. Oh, all right. So, um, see, I don't need that then on Uber Eats because of my status, my diamond status, and oh, is this another is this another YouTuber right there? I think I've seen a video. I'm pretty sure maybe. Hello. Um, but on Uber Eats, because of my diamond status and how I accept all my orders, I'm able to see the address and where it's going on every single one that I get. If my acceptance rate was lower than what allowed me to do it, then that will work perfectly fine for me where I am with Uber Eats. But since I do accept all my orders, I'm able to see exactly where the order's going and the miles. That's how I'm able to tell you guys in the videos how far the orders are going. I know exactly where they're going. So on Uber Eats side, I don't need that. But if I did do DoorDash, and I know that DoorDash, it's even on the customer side when you order, like it's very bland and it's very bland. So that would be very, very useful while it is still not illegal right now for the drivers who are benefiting from it. Keep benefiting from it until they start charging you, because I think that is what they will do. Right there, RideShare Rodeo says he promotes it. You'll see a whole lot of the promotions there, because I don't use it, so I cannot do promotion. If I don't use the product, that's like me putting on me promoting a basketball shoe and saying how sturdy and durable it is, and the first time I put it on, the shoe falls apart. Whoo, I cannot do that at all. Says, I am the advocate, so I say do not use par unless you are ready. Okay, I have a handful of par up videos with David, the CEO, Jeff, and CTO. Check them out. Yes, people, that is very good information right there. Do not use something if you are not ready. If you have not done your due diligence and your research to dive on in, do not dive on in early, because it might be a shell shock for you, okay? It might be a shell shock. Everything is not for everyone. Every fad is not the fad to follow. But if it is something that you have looked into, you've seen the RideShare Rodeo videos there. If you've seen the videos and it's A-okay with you, then boom, 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 that's where you're going, okay? But just don't dive in, people, and that's with everything. Don't just dive in. Since I only promote what I used to for par, my job is to make sure that, going to make sure you got to do what you do. Hey, people, and that's transparency there. There's nothing hidden in that. That's all transparency there, okay? So right there, you're hearing it straight from the horse's mouth, is how we used to say back in the day. That's what it is, okay? When you hear it from the person and you don't like it and you feel like you got kicked in the mouth, well, hey, that's all part of the game right there. Okay, that's all part of the game. Okay, let me see this real quick. Let me see if I can did it do the upload yet. Let me bring this up, because this episode TFT, man, you did an excellent job, and I'm telling you, man, people, grind. Okay, grind. We are in a time right now where, like, literally, the big orders, you have to wait for like someone to like really order like that. It's not coming in like that. It's all mid-range. So I respect the grind and the angle that TFT has been coming from, and it comes from an angle that I come from. So that's how I was, easily to check it out and accept and realize, hey, he's on the grind like me. And then I said, you know what? Shoot, we're in the same state, same coast, Fresno, lower. That's Lakers and Kings. I'm gonna use that as motivation every day, because I know he's out there driving like that. So people, if you got someone else like that, if you see a driver everywhere you go, like wherever you go, you see another driver sitting there with you. If you see a driver like that, I'm letting you know that driver is there. That driver is there getting busy, and he is working just like you. If you always see the same driver at almost all your pickups, he is out there grinding. You got to respect that grind. That's one of the people that you want to say hello to. Sit down and chop it up. See where they're going, where they normally go and hang out at. You may not know of a spot. You do like that. You share some information, and then boom, boom, boom. The more info you share, the better with your fellow driver. Okay, the more you share, the better. It's not always fun to be greedy, because you're not always going to be at those spots, man. Especially from the new restaurants that just opened and they just put themselves onto, let's say, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Postmates, Caviar, whatever else it is. If they just put themselves on there, to me, I feel like it's a duty almost. Like, when I go to an area, let the surrounding area know that there's a new place that's actually on the app that they can order from. I don't care where the order's coming from, because I'm going to be able to pick up from all the spots. But if it's a new spot that opens up, let's say if it's like a brand new Caribbean spot Okay, you got a good brand new spot, and the customer is asking you, do you know of any like whatever spots around? And because you do drive, you will get that question, and you can point people, well, over here, woo, 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 woo. You'll get that if you can point them into a direction of a really brand new spot. Get that spot busy. That means that that's going to put more activity inside your zone where you work. And once you get more activity in that zone, the more money you're going to make. Now, from then, it's like a lottery, or spin the wheel on who's going to get the order. But once it starts picking up, it's going to be good. And before it picks up, the orders at that small place are going to pay out very, very well. Okay. When you recommend a small place that hasn't been on the map that long, the normal pickups from that place, you get paid well. Okay, so says I try to be friendly, but most of the other drivers are rude. Says I'm in Mercedes. Oh, you in Mercedes, man? Yeah, I've sold solar up there, windows and HVACs, man. Well, my office was down here, but we had another office up there. But I was a sales director handling the bids up there. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Clovis. I've sold in Clovis. Is there a Kingsburg or something up there or something else like that? Kingsburg, man, all over there. So yesterday finally had Pedro say nice things about Para. I text him what? Oh, you know what? I did see a video. I did see a video that Pedro did, and he was talking about the Para app, and yeah, he was saying also, he doesn't he's never used it, so he's never put it out there. But I think they offered him some cash or something to put it out there, and he still did not do it. So that's good. He's sticking to his guns. There's a lot of people out there that'll just say, oh, you just want me to say this, say that. I'm glad he's sticking to his guns, because if you don't know anything about what you're putting out, it could be a slap in your face. And everyone with the channel, when you're dealing with yourself like that and you're putting yourself out there in this eye that we are putting ourselves out there in, you got to make sure that you're looking at that stuff. You don't want to tie yourself into weird things. You're going to see a lot of people asking you to can you say this or say that, all type of stuff, if you are having some success or any type of success where they can see that they can insert themselves there. Oh yeah, that's Princess and Lovely. That's Lovely right there. Princess, come here, come here, Princess, come here, Princess. Oh, Princess is the fatso. There's Princess and Lovely. Princess and Lovely. Okay. That's Princess and Lovely. Yeah. Just make sure you're not tying yourself in. What if someone has like a hidden agenda where you go click on, let's say you go to an app and like you're actually promoting something on the dark web and you actually end up on Law and Order SVU or Major Crime. You never want to fall into stuff like that. People, you think that stuff is fake, but somebody has to write that stuff, which means it's happened at some point. It's happened at some point. He says, I have Pedro on upcoming roundtable with Para team where he can ask anything he wants. Oh, you know what? I'm going to make sure I tune into that. I'm going to make sure I tune into that roundtable where he can ask them anything he wants, because if it's coming directly from the Para team, I mean, this is no mistaken. This is no fill in, whatever you want to say. This is coming boom, 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 right then and there. Now, what Pedro was saying, he can predict when he's gonna get the bigger tip, and he said that he got an order and pretty much he knew he knew what it was going to be, the same as Para. I disagree with that, because it's kind of like how my standpoint on, I believe that my service, I'm going to get more from just for what I do. So I think instead of saying predicting, I just think that, he goes to the same restaurants also. So if you go to the same restaurants, you're gonna, if you let one go the way he does, you're gonna get some that he likes to say the hidden tip or the peak pays. The peak pays on Uber Eats is just like our when it's a surge area. So those are peak pays for Door Dashers who don't know. It's the exact same thing. When a certain area is lit up a little more, it adds in $1.50, $2, $3 in some area. So we have those exact same things. So just driving in those zones and letting them go, and then when they send you one that you will take, it's easier to say, well, I'm getting this, and I don't need the Power app because you're in the zones where it's peak consistently. You're a top dasher, so you're able to drive pretty much anywhere you want. So it's not predicting. You have driven and put yourself in a spot to, no matter where you are going, you're actually able to let some go and get some in this market. And that's what he capitalized in. And there ain't no shame in that, because once you figure out you got a hold on the game and what you're doing, you got to go ahead and squeeze it by the horns and choke it up. So, but I just think the term he's predicting it the same. It's not a predicting. It's not a prediction. He's just doing it. That's just what he normally does, and that's just like me. I believe that when I go out and I give my service, I'm going to get extra on top of that, no matter what. Like the tip alert I got that's in this episode, and let me go ahead and put this up there. The tip alert that I got this episode was based upon my extra service, and they went ahead and put that in. So in this order, I'll show you here. In this order that I did, my very last order. Let me see. Let me see this. Nope, that is the wrong thing. The very last order I just did, the customer number one, they tipped me extra, and they tipped me $14 because of what I did. I was not asked to do it, but it was a kind of ask, so I was like, all right, I will. What is this? Okay, more details here. Okay, so it says that I got, the total was $34.63, and I got paid $29.44 on that order there. And because of my service that I did, I got that extra there. So even if, let's say, Para was there or not, my service still got me that right there. So I just believe in sticking to my guns like that. So I wouldn't use that I am predicting better. I would have just said by what I do and the way I work and my grind, I'm going to be making what I make without the Para app. Okay. Instead of using predicting, because you don't want to be looked at as a computer then, because now you're going to have to, people are going to start asking you a whole lot of stuff and having you try to predict their days and stuff like that. It's not what it is. Yeah, Para is only a tool, nothing more. And there are people that's gonna think that it's their everything. They're gonna think that it is their everything. And that's the whole thing. They have to understand that it is a tool. Something that is a tool, if you understand how to use that tool, it can be very useful. If you give someone a hammer and they just hammer themselves in the finger all day, that hammer is useful. So yeah, people. Yeah, people. And actually, we are at 58 minutes. I am going to go ahead and upload this, finish this title out. And TFT, this show episode was dedicated to you. Thank you to your grind. You had me lit, and you still got me lit. And it made me not want to like lax a little bit. I stay on the grind, okay? Thank you so much for watching RideShare Rodeo, and everybody else out there. I am signing out, and I will see you guys in a bit on this episode.